Hello everyone, this is Nazli Karabiyikoglu and I will read you my poem, Hymn, A Coffin at the Gates of Topkapi, which was published by Rat Bearing Tree on November 2020. Thank you for listening. The head, decapitated. It sits on a shore at some corner of the world. Desperation is what they feel as blood gushes out from the half-neck. Death, however, has always been there. Nothing new, an enslaving event. The name of the deal was predefined, flight. It has been around since the order of assassins. Part of us see the beauty in all this, even when the tortures last till the moon starts to shine over us. Sir, there you lie. Your frail length almost pours out from the bed. And here I am, by your side, barren inside, yet my mind replays a moment with you, where you feed me freshly picked strawberries. My worst nightmare is finding a way into my life, into you, through your flesh and bones. Yet my heart replays a moment with you, where you dress me with freshly picked strawberries. Sir, many calls for prayer have been sung, and here I am, can look away. My devotion may be in vain, but what I'm losing now is transcendental. You missed most of it, as they held a mirror to your nose and checked if you still breathe. So beautifully you lay there. Before this fate, I was as effective as a human shield. Here I am, bitter as rock, by the frilled duets, thinking how we must keep you alive, and not sickly yellow and quite like this. See, I'm here by the frilled duets. Ice cold, thinking how I crave to coil up next to you. Sir, we finally made peace with death. First our eyes watched the floors, then our fists beat our chests. Distances reached, horizons obtained, flecks of scarce water and burn sheds. Almost everyone lost their sons to this war. Our sons, our people. They believed in the protection of their shields and wanted to go as far as it got them. Is that why we say our hymns for our sons on and on for days? Is this our fate? I decided I'll surpass fate and kismet and luck or whatever, so here I am, standing before the reckless oak. I grabbed it by the chin, pushed it against the wall, and I let anger take control. I asked it, and I was quite sincere about it too. How is it that gets in? The way you put your head on my head, lifeless, breathless, heavy. Your word is my law, and I stand by its chain. With largest oceans behind my back, you were my creation, and I gave you away. Your first steps, your first words have been my challenge. And the way you put your shoulders on my legs? Sir, greater storms whirled inside me, and oh, I prayed to the Almighty, to His Holiness. I presented all of my organs, but they pulled out on my womb, on what's left of it, and even then, all that matters was you, sir. Something penetrates once, twice. My sibling watches happen. Smells pleasant, like linden, my favorite. Something to go for a child is being created. From the char on my liver, my flesh puffs, my flesh grows fat. Count those things that penetrate me. Arms maybe, 1, 2, and 3. Stop there. Stop at the second syllable of my name. I did not do this to me. I did not choose to carry this burden. Beings must produce, yet I'm barren inside. Your look is my law, and I stand by its tingle. The wasted moors behind me. You were my darling, and I gave you away. Your first words, my sultan, your highness, have been my challenge. Beings must produce, yet I'm barren inside, and you are lovely inside. That's what you said. All this glory and all these gifts, what use do they serve? I pondered for a long time and I could not find the answer. I knit for a long time, laces and wools too, wore them in the cold maroon rooms of this palace. In the cold of my own body, cold, some were cold, my violin was warm only to me. They took me right away, and no surprise there. I was pretty, I stayed quiet when they split my legs. But I'm known for kicking quite hard. How funny, the way things change so much, so fast. We were 1,000, and now I'm just one. Do the winds always bring injustice with them, or does it travel in the pockets of soldiers? Crying my lungs out, biting my tongue, fire scorching my stomach, do these all go together for me now? Or have I just comprehended that and broken apart while at it? If we can't breathe, where did that go? Tears can flood for the duration of the earth's age even. Quail with rice or grape compost. He found his place in the history books, as did I. It takes courage to stand before a dagger. I did. I stood still as a brick and I shed tears. If it wasn't for your shadow, I'd called you my child, my life, my signature, the one that makes me get lost in those oceans. Don't be hurt, because I'm ordinary. I think you'll outlive me. You'll have no idea, though, how we managed to get that life out of you. I bit my tongue, held back at every chance, and saved the pain along my spine. My womb dried off and shrunk. They pulled it out, but I will not give up on your skin. I yearn for your chest to rise up to the highest, for you to take one deep breath. If it wasn't for your soul, I'd call you my child, my flesh, my bone, the one that makes a prisoner out of me. Don't be hurt, because I'm ordinary. You'll outlive me. I think I see the blue of your eyes again. Yes, you'll have no idea, though, what getting the life out of you cost us. I bit every part of me within my reach, saved the pain deep in me. The nightingale dried off and shrunk. They pulled it out of me, but I will not give up on you. How hard it was to bring you to life. If it wasn't for your soul, I'd call you my child. Sign of my sentence, my tears are my sin. Tightly tie the rope around my neck, and tightly tie a knot to the rope that goes nowhere. Thank you for listening, and special thanks to this piece's translator, Eylül Deniz Doğanay, as well.